Hello friends, welcome to the homeopathy lighters. Today we will going to discuss about second year first drug, that is Aconite Napellus. First we discuss that we know how to study in Mathematica. We discuss the systematic way how we study in Mathematica. Within 2 minutes I will cover all these Aconite Napellus. First we discuss that common name, then we call proved, then family. Common name is monk's food, proved by Dr. Henneman. Family is Ranunculaceae. Other drug of Ranunculaceae family you should comment in our comment box. Then sphere of action, where the system, this Aconite Napellus, where it act mainly the system wise action. System mainly we act the action is mainly respiratory system, other in the nervous system and in the reproductive system as well as in the fever. Constitution means what? We discuss in the description box. You should go what is constitution. You should, if you want to know, then you go. But in this shortly, if I say the constitution of the Aconite Napellus is mainly those mainly young gal having pleotheric habit, means sedentary habit. They having the dark hair, and all those complaints are due in the acute case. Complaints are comes under this Aconite Napellus. Then and the acute complaints due to the change of weather. Acute complaints due to the change of weather we take as a Aconite as a waste medicine, as a constitution for this medicine. Okay, then myasm. What is myasm? That is a very big topic. If you don't know, then go to search myasm. If you know, then it belongs to the soramyasm. The soramyasm means the disorder lying on the functional level. This disorder, this Aconite cure that disorder. Okay, then mind symptom. After constitution we know the second point is comes mind symptom. Important drug, that is it is a very important drug of a restlessness, because the triage of a restlessness they include aconite, rostock and arsenic. Okay, you should compare. If you know these three drugs, then you compare. It is a very good, because question is always comes as a triage of restlessness. What are they and what are the comparison between this drug? Okay, in mental restless is aconite, rostock is the physical restlessness, and arsenic is both mental and physical. Okay, then fear and anxiety. Pure anxiety, worry, these three 1 2 3, this point you should mention when the question is trivial element. The elements, those disease, those patient having all those disease, means if the cold is occur, headache occur due to the fear of what? Fear of death. The patient is so much fear that he decided his death fix before due to his fear. In the crowd, when the patient is going to any crowd, they becomes also get feared of. The pregnant lady also get fear. If we see, then we justify aconite as a medicine for that patient. Then anxiety. Aconite is a very anxiety personality. They having restlessness mentality. Aconite has been restless in mental. Worry due to its worriness, he does not sit in one position. He just always move one and around. But Henneman always say that first you justify the mind symptom of that drug. If you think that this is aconite mind symptom, then you prescribe, not seeing other symptom, and if you prescribe this, the medicine goes wrong. Okay, according to Henneman, he says that always observe all the moral symptoms, then carefully, if the symptom is closely resemble to the aconite, then you should prescribe, not always. Okay, then we go towards the physical symptom. How the aconite personality having? The aconite is very restlessness due to all the complaints are due to the cold air. Other drugs of cold air, that is a hypersulf and a brownia. These are the drug which we indicate. Or west wind. If the west wind or north wind, if patients get affected that north or west wind, if there is and will be occur, then what happened? If the or is replaced by and, means both north and west wind get affected those person, then which medicine we indicate? Orometallicum. So which medicine? Automatically is due to if both the north and west wind affected that person, we include aurum. But if the north or west wind, we include aconite, because aconite having O letter and darth north or having O. That's why these things, when north or west wind will be question MCQ if asked, then you should tick on aconite. Why? Okay, then pain drive him crazy. Aggravation during night means they having very intolerable pain occur, and which causes restlessness during when time? This is night time. Then inflammation after localization means those people having inflammation occur before the localization of the any disease or any wound area are occur. Before the inflammation if occur, we can use aconite to prevent that inflammation. Okay, then female reproductive system. In the female reproductive system, if you remember one word, then you can always have the very good, you can remember one word, then aconite is completely finished in one word of a female reproduction. That is fright causes amenorrhea. Fright means as it is having the mental symptom great fear. That's why when there will be fear occur in the person, the lady menses got down. So got fried, or if we get afraid, then the menses got stopped. Okay, so that to prevent the menses, suppression of menses, we use aconite. Understand? Then respiratory system, it is a very peculiar. Why? Because the respiratory system, when the any child having the cough due to the tracheitis, croppy cough means due to the tracheitis, inflammation of a trachea. Okay, inflammation of a trachea, the cough will be occur, means there will be no mucus in the cough. The cough is so much dry. So that there is always one question also asked as a comparison between brownia and aconite, because brownia also having dry cough and aconite also having dry cough. So how can we justify? If you know between the brownia and aconite, you should have a general knowledge that brownia always the aggravation is emulated by the sitting. It is not a restlessness person, but aconite having restlessness. So that is the difference between brownia and aconite in the respiratory cough. So the one word, if you remember, that is the respiratory cough is croppy means dry, hoarse, suffocating, loud, rough, croaking, ringing. And one important thing also, if you compare between spongia and brownia, that spongia and aconite, one thing is that in the spongia, during inhalation, what happened? During inhalation, whistling like sound will be appear in the spongia. Whistling sound occur in the spongia. Spongia had it. Then in the, whereas in the aconite the expiration is a whistling, whereas the spongia inhalation is a whistling sound. Means patient says that sir, मुझे जब इनहेल करती हूँ मैं whistling sound आता है, मुझे तकलीफ होता है इनहेलेशन में. बट whereas in the aconite there is expiration whistling. And another drug is causticum, also the same thing happened. Okay, that is the thing. Then aggravation is due to the dry cold wind in the night, whereas emulation in the open air. So respiratory system, when any cold room or cold wind attack, then the cough will be excessive. Whereas open air means smooth bluesy air, then the cough will be remain sound or decreases. Nervous system, due to it is a very restlessness person, it is tossing about agony. Tossing means restlessness about agony. Agony means due to the anxietiness, it will get moving one around one another. When the patient is rising, become faint or fall, means due to the rest in this patient, the nervous system is becomes so much what happened during the recumbent position, means the person who will sleep in the rising from the sleep, they get faint or fall down on the bed. Fear due to the loss of sight, means he get what happened, he think that when I rise I can't see. So due to his fearness, all things happened. That is nervousness, fearness. He became loss of sight. The convulsion which is happened means in the nervous system. The convulsion, what happened? The twitching of the muscle became twitched. The twitching like muscle occur with child. In the child, if convulsion occur, then he what happened? They feast. They causes feast and they bite it. Gouge means bite it, and due to the biteness they become crying. Fever, that is a dry, hot skin became dry in the fever case, hot, and the alternative pale and red. These things happen, and a tossing about agony occur in the fever case. Due to the fever, what happened? He get restlessness. He can't sleep. He can't wake up. He can't sleep. So that what happened? He in the room. They got from one side to another. So tossing about agony in the fever. In the one precaution we should remember that in the typhoid we never prescribe, first stage of typhoid we never prescribe Aconite. This is all things regarding Aconite. Model is due to the aggravation in dry cold wind, whereas amelioration in the open air. So now we discuss all about the Aconite. Thank you. In a last review, that is Aconite, common name, proved, family, sphere of action mainly respiratory, reproductive, femur nervous system is also a very peculiar constitution, young player 3 crack, mind symptom is a triage of restlessness, physically they are having cold air, cold north wind becomes all the complaints aggravated, female due to the afraidness or due to the fear, the mens will be stopped or amenorrhea occur. Respiratory, the croppy, tracheitis, croppy like cough will be occur. The cough is very hoarse, dry during mainly due to the cough is due to the dry cold wind. During the expiration there will be whistling like sound occur. Nervous system is very restlessness. The convulsion in the child causes child nose his fist, fever, dry, hot, skin became pale and red alternatively. Okay, this is all about the Aconite Napellus. Thank you.